Hi, this is Miriam from Keto My Way. It's a beautiful day today, so I thought I'd sit out in the deck and talk to you this afternoon. Okay, so as I promised, I was going to tell you about getting ready for work, and I'm so glad I did because when I was thinking about what to take and what to pack, I realized that I have a lot of anxiety surrounding food, which probably feeds into the problem that I have with binging. Side note, I did not even look to snack last night. I ate a lot of fat. And I think that's what it was. I was very, very satisfied. So I wanted to just talk to you and tell you what I'm planning to do. I am going to bring salad every day, not the one from the grocery store. That's what I did during the summer because I was running around a lot. But I'm going to make a salad. I will have 2 cups of leafy greens, comes out to 1 net carb. And another video, either mine or Lisa's, will talk about net carbs. But I think that even a lot of the experts you talk to a lot of experts that are online about these things, like Adam Nally and Eric Westman and all of those people. I think with the leafy greens above ground, that sort of thing, they're happy if you count net and then put net into the total column, but we'll do that another day. But I just wanted to say that I will bring that. Radishes are very, very low in carb. For an oniony flavor, instead of using onion, I used, oh my God, today for lunch I must have had this much red onion, and it was 3 carbs. But I figured if I use one of those nice green onions that I bought the other day, that's just 1 carb. So that works out perfectly. I get a nice 3 carb salad. And then what I'll do is add cheese to it. So I want to show you what I bought the other day. So this was my lovely cheese basket. Remember I told you I went grocery shopping? So I just want to go over some of these cheeses and tell you they're a fantastic way to get fat. They're a low way to get protein and an almost no way to get carbs. So they're really good and tasty. You may not be as adventurous with cheeses as I am. I've thrown out blocks of cheeses. My husband usually likes the really stinky ones, so they don't always have to be thrown out. Usually he'll have them. So this one is called Pecorino Tosca Young, and my counts are only as accurate as my Fitness Pal is, but they all came up almost the same. So almost all of these cheeses I'm going to tell you is 0 carb, but I'm not comfortable saying 0, so I'll count each ounce as 1 carb. So for 1 ounce, it's 0 carbs, 5 protein, 6 fat. So that's a good choice. This one is called Bel Paese. Semi-soft pasteurized cow's milk from Italy. This one is 1 carb, 5 protein, 10 fat. So this is actually even a better choice because the fat is double the protein. This one is Taleggio, also from Italy, 5 protein, 7 fat. And this is the stinky one. All right. Then I have this Kerrygold Dubliner, and this also says, this is all for an ounce. So I'll either put an ounce or 2 ounces in the salad, depending upon whether I had cheese for breakfast, but I'll talk about that in a minute. This one is 0 carb, 7 protein, and I can't read it, but I think it was 10 fat. Greek feta. I told you yesterday it's a little bit drier than the Bulgarian feta. 0 carbs again, 5 protein, 6 fat. The Bulgarian feta, you can almost see a difference when you look at it. Anyway, this is 1 carb, 6 protein, 6 fat. And this has nothing to do with cheese, but I wanted to show you my Italian butter that I bought. Ferrarini butter from our cows. in Italy. So anyway, those are some of the cheeses that I got. So I'll make a salad, and I'll have the cheeses. I'll have 2 tablespoons of olive oil and some vinegar. I'm gonna try to get the only bottle dressing I really use is Cindy's Kitchen lemon and shallot, and that's a very low carb. But I'm gonna try to get more olive oil and vinegars because that's an easier way to get fat. So I wanted to talk to you a minute about fat. You can see the cheeses. You know, those add up if you have more than 1 ounce. I have 2 coffees a day, so this is divided. So I have 2 tablespoons of MCT oil, but I put a tablespoon in one. And I use Brain Octane by the Bulletproof Company. But I want to tell you, if you're new to MCT oil, take it slowly, or you'll be running to the bathroom and working off those calories. I made the mistake, I think, of a whole tablespoon the first day, and I was sorry. But now I'm up to a tablespoon in each cup. So 2 tablespoons of MCT is 28 grams of fat. 4 tablespoons of cream is 20. And remember, I use 2 in one and 2 in the other. Other things that I have, and I'll talk about this in a minute, is eggs. 2 eggs is 10 grams of fat. You don't think about that. And I want to talk about this for a second. So I have been making, everything is backwards. Okay, arrabbiata sauce. Rayo's is 3 carbs for a half a cup. And it takes like 2 weeks to get through a bottle, plus I look for when the bottles are on sale. So it is expensive, but in the quantity you eat it, it's not that expensive because it's many, many meals. What I do is I bring a half a cup of sauce to boiling and then drop in 2 eggs, and I cover it and I turn it to low, and those eggs cook, and I'll tell you, it's fantastic. Anyway, this sauce has 7 grams of fat, but only 3 carbs. Okay, I had a knockwurst. I had a boar's head knockwurst for lunch today. That was 27 grams of fat. I think it was 15 of protein, so it was a good choice. Olive oil, if I use 2 in my salad, 2 tablespoons, that's 27 right there. So the thing is, if you're not used to eating fat, by the time you have a couple of eggs and some butter and some cheese and maybe a tomato sauce and this, you're really adding it in. But just like the MCT oil, I wanted to tell you that if you're new to eating fat, you can feel really sick at the beginning. You have fat receptors in your gut, and if they're not used to getting all that fat, you can be really, really nauseous. So you want to back up a little bit, but your ketones will get higher more quickly, the more fat you eat. Lisa's going to address this, and I have a great link to address this. But don't be afraid of fat. I'm not saying go out and eat 2,000 calories of fat, and as a matter of fact, at the beginning, you really do want to build up slowly. But you do want to get it in. So tomorrow, I'm really excited. So tomorrow after work, and I'll tell you about this, if you have an Apple store near you, Apple stores give free workshops all day long, 7 days a week. I'm taking a free 90-minute video workshop. So I hope to learn, like I took a picture this morning of my eggs in the sauce. I have no idea how to link it to this video. I don't have my other iPad here where I can turn around and show you the picture. But I'm going to learn how to link these things, so if I say, oh, I made this recipe and it looks really good, I can show you a picture, or I can show you how I assembled it. So in addition to learning keto, I'm actually becoming a little bit more computer savvy. I don't know if savvy is ever going to be attached to my name, but I'll learn how to do a few things. So I had that eggs and sauce. My plan is to have the eggs and sauce in the morning, but I leave really early, and I'll have the time for it, but I may not have the appetite for it. So if it's a day that I'm leaving work and I haven't had breakfast, and that's okay because I have my coffees with me, I will take an ounce of cheese and a quarter of a cup of either pecans or walnuts. I wrote it down somewhere, but I don't know, I can't find it. But it's enough protein and fat plus my fatty coffees to get me through through lunch, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and then I'll sit down and eat. So my first choice is to eat at home and have the eggs in the sauce. The second choice is to eat on the run, and that's okay. I wanted to show you one more thing, again backwards, but when I learn this stuff, I won't be backwards anymore. This is kimchi. So this was the week I chose to try new things. This is a fermented cabbage. I got mild. It does come hot and spicy. Not bad. It's like a pickle. It's good for your gut, prebiotic, and I can talk about that. I'll make a note so I don't forget. We'll talk about that another time. Prebiotic. Okay. So this is new. All those cheeses are new except for the feta and the Kerrygold cheddar, which I haven't bought, but I know what cheddar cheese is. All those cheeses are new. This is new. The hot sauce is very new. Even my granddaughter will eat something and she'll say, "Oh, Grandma, too spicy for you." I mean, she knows I don't eat this stuff, but I tried it and I love it, and it's like my favorite. I wouldn't have it on pasta if I was having pasta or something, but it makes a really good dish. So I'm gonna do that. Let me see if I have. Oh, one of the things, because I'm almost out of time. One of the things with the anxiety is realizing that I can have all this stuff, but I can't have it all at the same time. And making those decisions, I think, is what makes me anxious. Anyway, listen, have a really great day. I will check in with you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.